Some moments freeze time, not because they were planned, but because they weren't. Accidents, sudden, brutal, and unforgettable, have shaped history. They have exposed flaws, sparked reforms, and left scars that never healed. These are 10 accidents that shocked the entire planet, not just because of the lives lost, but because of what they revealed about us. 10. Chernobyl nuclear disaster, 1986. April 26, 1986. A routine safety test at Reactor 4 in Chernobyl, Ukraine, went catastrophically wrong. The explosion released radioactive material across Europe. Entire towns were evacuated, thousands were exposed. The Soviet Union tried to hide it, but the truth leaked, like the radiation itself. Chernobyl wasn't just a nuclear accident. It was a warning about secrecy, about technology, about the cost of silence. 9. Bhopal gas tragedy, Laikwad. In the heart of India, a pesticide plant leaked methyl isocyanate gas. Thousands died within hours. Hundreds of thousands were injured. It remains the world's worst industrial disaster. The company denied responsibility. The victims were left with scars, physical and legal. Bhopal exposed the dark side of globalization, profit over safety, and the human cost of corporate neglect. 8. Titanic sinking. The unsinkable ship. Until it sank. On its maiden voyage, the RMS Titanic struck an iceberg and went down in the freezing Atlantic. Over 1,500 lives lost. It wasn't just the scale. It was the arrogance, the lack of lifeboats, the class divide. Titanic became a symbol of hubris, of tragedy, and of the fragility of human ambition. 7. Challenger Space Shuttle Explosion, 1986. 73 seconds after liftoff, the Challenger disintegrated. 7 astronauts died, including Krista McAuliffe, a teacher meant to inspire a generation. The cause? A faulty O-ring. Engineers had warned NASA, but the launch went ahead. The explosion was broadcast live, and the world watched a dream turn to ash. It changed spaceflight forever, and reminded us, even heroes need protection. 6. Rana Plaza collapses at Windbreak. Bangladesh. A garment factory built on unstable ground. Cracks appeared. Workers were told to return anyway. Then, the building collapsed. Over 1,200 dead. Thousands injured. It exposed the brutal reality behind fast fashion. Cheap clothes, expensive lives, and a global system built on exploitation. Rana Plaza wasn't just a tragedy. It was a mirror. Sinks. Deepwater Horizon oil spill to Bangladesh. An explosion on an offshore drilling rig in the Gulf of Mexico. 11 workers killed. Millions of barrels of oil spilled into the ocean. It became the largest marine oil spill in history. Ecosystems destroyed. Livelihoods ruined. BP paid billions. But the damage was deeper than dollars. It was a wake-up call. About energy. About greed. And about the ocean's fragility. 4. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 2014. A Boeing 777 vanished. No distress signal, no wreckage. 239 people, gone. Theories exploded. Hijacking, mechanical failure, conspiracy. Search efforts spanned oceans. But the plane was never found. MH370 became more than a mystery. It became a wound. For families, for aviation, for a world that realized, even with all our technology, some things can still disappear. 3. Fukushima nuclear disaster, Ryons. A massive earthquake, a devastating tsunami, and then a nuclear meltdown. Japan's Fukushima Daiichi plant was overwhelmed. Radiation leaked, towns evacuated. The world watched in horror. It reignited fears about nuclear energy and showed how nature can overpower even our most advanced systems. Fukushima wasn't just a Japanese tragedy, it was global. 2. Grenfell Tower fire, 2017. London. A residential tower catches fire. The flames spread rapidly, fueled by flammable cladding. 72 people died. Many were immigrants. Many were ignored. Warnings had been issued, but no action was taken. Grenfell exposed inequality, neglect, and the deadly cost of bureaucracy. It wasn't just a fire, it was a failure. 1. 9/11. Terror attacks. Do you? 2 planes, 2 towers. One morning that changed everything. 977 lives lost. The world watched in real time as the Twin Towers collapsed. It wasn't just an accident. It was an act of terror. But its impact was seismic. Wars were launched, laws rewritten, borders hardened, and a generation grew up in its shadow. 9/11 wasn't just a tragedy. It was a turning point. Accidents reveal more than flaws. They reveal truths about systems, about priorities, about humanity. These 10 moments shocked the world, not just because of what happened, but because of what they exposed.